Alright everyone, RedBeardedGamer here. Used to be HangTough 2024, but I am now RedBeardedGamer. We're going to start a new series here in Manor Lords, so enjoy as I set up this new map. This will be reflect the new updates completely, and so this is going to be fun to experience what they have for us. So I'm going to work through making my portrait and coat of arms here. I did this guy last time. I ought to do somebody different. Let's see. I think I'm leaning towards that guy there. And see, probably should have thought about this beforehand, but we're just going to figure this all out on the fly. We'll do kind of a German themed, so Johann Berger. Now, for the coat of arms. Of course, if I'm going with a German theme, then I probably ought to try to do a German coat of arms. We'll do this instead. Redbeard. And then let us see here. I did one the other day that I really liked. I think that's what I did. I think I need that to be blue and white. Red. It is really crazy how they have so many, like, an amazing amount of options. Let's see. See if I did that. That's going to be more like your Crusader. It's gonna do blue. Symbol, it's going to be no symbol. I'm going to do white. These bars are not really what I'm looking for. That's what I need. That right there. sure the astute observer knows what I'm doing here. Making an American coat of arms. No symbol there. We're gonna do I think I like that. Honestly, it'd be nice if I could make that the cross a little bit thinner. Trying to see if they have a an eagle. Not really seeing a good eagle. That looks not exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, it doesn't even look much like an eagle. Dragons. Some mythical creature, another mythical creatures. This is interesting that they would not have, unless I'm just missing it, a good eagle. Let's see here. I guess we'll just go with that. I don't know. I don't like that. I just don't know if I can handle the black. We may just be no symbol there, but then do a symbol here. Across. The leaf for peace. Then we will have the sword. sword and the trowel. Match up these colors, and I think we're about there. Excuse me. All right. Keep. Alright. I need to capture this for thumbnail purposes. Do the same with that. Alright. And we continue. So, as you can see, we have a valley, high peaks, and winding river. I think we're going to start with winding river for now. The restoring the peace, premise, conquer every region. I think we'll just keep restoring the peace. End goals: domination, eliminate all their lords by claiming their territory. Off-map adversary. So that's present. I'm going to keep that balanced for now. Raider frequency, medium. 2 years before raids start happening. Only do one bandit camp. I'm going to change that to 5. We'll start in the spring. Standard supplies. We'll keep everything normal just to see with these updates how things go with the updates and see how balanced it's going to be, or if, you know, we'll just see. So let us begin. I need everybody to put in the comments what you plan on, what you want me to name the city, the town, the settlement. Probably use the default that it has, but then we will try to branch out. If anybody has any ideas, put it in the comments. Would love to see what people come up with, and I'll consider that option. So this isn't going to get very far because I'm only doing 20 minutes, so we're only have 5 minutes left. We're going to pause, kind of see the new landscape. It does look like a very new map. The water. I mean, I'd say pretty basic. Nothing, not blowing my socks off. Just water effects, pretty typical. The mountainous cliff hedges is a nice touch. I've got a fish pond. Oh, and we have a bridge. Very, very cool. I wonder if it's destructible at all, if you have to worry about that. Then we have wild animals. We've got an iron deposit, which is rich, which means if it's the same then as the last go around, then I'll have the opportunity to, let's see, do deep mining again. That'll be the cash item for this settlement. We got clay and we got some stone. So this is where it's going to be a little interesting, because we have a fishing pond, we have wild animals way over here. So they're going to have to come all the way down here for food. So that's going to be a little bit of logistics issue there. So we started here, but I almost wonder if I need to basically start building, maybe building in this clearing right here, so that we're kind of equidistant between the raw materials, construction materials and whatnot, and then the food. Let's look at underground water. The clearing isn't the greatest for that. I'll have to build in this clearing, and then I'll have to put a well over here. Okay, we got good fertility. Pretty much everything does pretty good. Rye is 100%, but I doubt we'll get to where we research for that. So I could probably have some little wheat fields throughout this area here, all around here. Flax doesn't do well. There's some flax areas right there. I'll probably end up doing a little bit of barley and some wheat, and that's all I'll be able to do. What does the message say? Build up your town, your mana, and when ready, press claim towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I'll unite these lands under my rule. On der Dornlei. I'm assuming that's German of some kind. So, again, let me know what y'all want for the name, and I will consider it. Okay. So, got a fish pond, so we're going to have to get people out here to take care of that. Bandit camp right there. Okay. So I would say what I'll probably do is if I do a loop, because I want vegetable gardens as well, they're going to be effective. My trees are going to probably come from, I got limited what I can do there. What I might do is build the logging camp like in this area, and then he's got this whole, I'll make sure not to include that area there. In fact, if I do logging camp, it gives me a radius. So I'll probably just keep him working on this area here. Alright. So what I will do is we'll build that logging camp there. Let's see. I think what I'll do is this, we'll do a loop. And this will be the town center, and then everything else is going to come off of here. So we're going to see. To have the marketplace off the main drag. Then I'll have the church. And this, well, I guess I could have the church here. And we'll do the granary and storehouse right there. So we'll see how that goes, because they've got to take all their trash from there all the way over here. So go ahead and get that hitching post set up, and a well. New message. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. We'll end the conversation right there. So we're going to work on a well. So that will take care of water. This is going to be, well, this is the beginning, of course, of getting materials needed for shelter. As far as food, we'll go ahead and build. Where is it? I think it's over here. Alright, we're going to do the hunting camp right there, and he can work on that. When they get that done, they can work on that there. So now we just see them again. I have to relocate here because they really didn't start off in a good spot. I really need the logging camp done. Definitely is going to be an interesting map to deal with. They're getting there. Who knows, this might end up having to be a restart, but we will see. So we get the storehouse. We got rain. This is wonderful. Our hunting camp is complete, so we'll go ahead and get a family assigned to that. Once the logging camp is done, we will get a family assigned to that. That occupation. Where it all starts. Again, just love the visuals. Very, very well done. Definitely requires a lot of work to lug all this stuff around and put it all together. Everybody has to kind of work together and figure it out. Running out of food. Well, that should be remedied as these guys get busy crafting. So they'll be transporting it here soon, and once we have Once the logging camp is complete, we will then be able to be producing materials needed to get people under a roof. This is very important. Very good. We're going to go ahead and set the work area. We're going to mark that spot there so that they don't encroach on these animals. Now we're seeing meat introduced to the food supply, which is excellent. We gotta be careful with these kids now. We got a straight up cliff. Once again, it's just the visuals, the texture that they've done. I definitely could like to see the water, the graphics surrounding the water with like basically showing like more of a shore, showing the signs of the erosion or whatever a little bit, instead of it just the texture continuing without any difference, that distinct line. So there's definitely a lot of little detail work that, you know, needs to be done, that I'm confident that they will do, but definitely shows. So we are getting there. I know it's definitely a lot for people to do. A lot of transporting from long distances. But I'm sorry, this area is just not, it's suitable for farming. And so I need that area for farming, and I need to be closer to the food, because this is the immediate food that I need to survive. In fact, we got a fishery to build, or fisherman's hut, that is. See, kind of like they did that, the shoreline thing like I was talking about here. So I'm sure they're just having to work on it a little bit at a time, but that's what I'm talking about, is that different, like the sandiness look. That's what they need for the river. I don't see a regular, like an entry point marked out, so I guess I'll just eyeball it. Alright. Meat production is coming right along. Homelessness is definitely a big problem. We need this granary and storage built. I've got to figure out my best burgage plot situation here. Because I'm also trying to budget for what we're going to be trying to grow in here. So I think this won't take too much out of what we're trying to do, except the fact that I can't build that many at one time. We'll do that. Okay, storehouse is good. Hitching post. Now, as far as industry, what we'll probably do is we'll come out with burgage plots here, and industry can be in this area here. So that we can kind of hopefully make the best use of our space. So we'll need a woodcutter's lodge, and then eventually a, what do they call them? A saw pit. Slow going at this time for sure. So as we begin this journey with this new map, this new I guess you could call it season, but new series of videos on Manor Lords, the RedBeardedGamer. Feel free to like and subscribe. And again, name ideas. Give me name ideas. I want to see what feedback people have, what kind of names they got, and so we will catch you on the next one.